Hey guys, what's up? This is 8-Bit Eric, and today's topic is going to be games that I've never played. So this one's going to be a pretty loaded topic. I know I'm probably going to have my gamer cred taken down a couple notches by keyboard warriors out there, but guess what? So without any further ado, let's begin. So one game that just pops off the top of my head and I have no idea why I have not played it at all is Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo. I have had friends offer to let me borrow it throughout the years and I've just never gotten around to playing it. It looks pretty neat. It plays a lot like, you know, Legend of Zelda and Crystallis and other RPG-like games that I like. It plays in a unique way, looks a little bit different. It looks like something that I could sink my teeth into. The graphics and storyline seem pretty legit, and overall I've heard nothing but good things about it. I don't have a copy of it, so that's probably another factor why I have not played it. I really would like to play Secret of Mana, but at this time, unless I buy it or somehow get my grubby hands on it, it doesn't look like I'm going to play it anytime soon. But I just thought that would be one interesting game to mention that I have not played at all, because it's one that I hear about a lot and it's just never gotten around to it. Next up, another one, and I know people are probably going to give me shit over this, but it's Halo. And this is mostly because I've never had any Xbox systems in my lifetime. I'm sorry, but I've never had an Xbox or an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One. So the Halo games are a complete franchise that I've never touched at all. Not even at a friend's house. It's one of those games that you hear about a lot too. I couldn't tell you anything about the game other than it looks like it takes place in the future on different planets and Master Chief, and there's guns and multiplayer. Yeah, I've never gotten around to it, and I don't know if that is a bad thing or a good thing. What do you guys think? Next up is another game that I actually hear a lot about, Snatcher. I hear almost every single video game reviewer out there mention it at least once. I've heard Alpha Omega Sin talk about it, I've heard GameSack talk about it, and I've even heard different retro magazines talk about it. So Snatcher seems like one of those games that are very high in price, so I'm probably never going to get to play it unless I go to a friend's house that has it, and the only people that I know that have a Sega CD live 5 hours away from me and constantly catch me slipping, so that's probably not going to happen. It looks like a pretty legit game. It looks like it's, you know, something that I could sink my teeth into, so to speak. I just haven't gotten around to it, probably because the game is not easily accessible and I don't have a Sega CD also, which I've heard that's a good way to play it, or any of the other consoles that actually have it. Growing up, I was a Super Nintendo, you know, Sega Genesis guy, so I've missed out on a lot of the later games or a lot of the CD based games, and it was just because, you know, I didn't have a job growing up, guys, so if I don't have those games, you know, sue me. But I find it interesting that a lot of people talk about Snatcher. I think it's one that I definitely would like to check out for sure. And well guys, this was just a quick little video talking about some games I have never played. What are some that you haven't played? Comment below, and that's it for today guys. Peace out.